Hello friends, welcome to tonight's middle grade read-in. I'm getting the kids ready for bed. Fox. I'm getting the kids ready for bed. This is our bedtime routine. So welcome to the chaos. After the kids are in bed, we'll get this cozy night started after I pick up the mess that is my house.
Hello. Hello.
You want to say hi, Wilder?
Hello.
Okay, that's enough.
A few moments later.
Well, the kids are in bed, not sleeping, but in bed, and I'm gonna go get my cozy reading space together. I'm gonna light some candles. I'm gonna make myself a nice adult beverage. No snacks yet, mostly because we've eaten most of the snacks that we bought. Not all of them. I have some Girl Scout cookies. Maybe I'll eat some Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, but I'm gonna clean up the space a little bit and get my cozy spot ready. But let me show you a sleeping marigold because she's so cute. There's sleeping marigold. Precious girl. We'll see if she stays asleep. Officially 8:45. It took me a lot longer to get ready and situated. Plus my kids kept getting out of bed, which has been a new thing in the last few weeks that is very annoying. So let me just give you a little rundown of what I hope to be reading in the next couple of hours. I've been in the middle of these two books for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and I've hardly read a page because, as you all know, the world has exploded and I can't concentrate and my anxiety is through the roof. So reading, basically doing much of anything, has been a huge challenge for me. So I'm really hoping that I can actually spend a few hours tonight really reading some books. So I have A Kind of Paradise, which is by Amy Rebecca Tan, and it's about a little girl who did something that required some volunteer work over the summer. She got in trouble at school doing something, I think maybe cheating, or it's a little unclear. We're sort of learning about what she did over the course of the book, and her punishment is to volunteer at her local library for the summer. It is wonderful so far. I'm about halfway through this one. It's taken me a really long time to get through. The other one that I'm sort of in the middle of is The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise, which I hear is a tearjerker. I've been wanting to read it for a really long time, and it is definitely beautifully, beautifully written, and I'm really enjoying this one too. And I'm about 80 pages. Oh, I haven't picked this one up in over a week. Oh my gosh, I'm not even to chapter 12 yet. I thought I was on chapter 12, but I'm not. I'm in the middle of chapter 11. So those are the two that I definitely will be picking up tonight. The other two books that I may pick up are The Book of Boy, which our live show discussion this upcoming Wednesday is going to be about The Book of Boy. And I haven't even started it, so I really need to do that. So that I might start that. And then the other one that I really hope to get to is Astrid the Unstoppable, by Maria Parr. It was translated from Norwegian. So yeah, I really hope to read this book as well. It's a sweet little book. So those are my reading plans for the night. We shall see how it goes. I will check in with you later. I will show you my little setup here because it's very cozy. I am going to put on a Harry Potter, an ASMR Harry Potter room because I love to read to ASMR Harry Potter rooms. And then I also have some candles. So I've got some piles of books. I'm doing a giveaway of Mercy Suarez Changes Gears on Instagram, so I've got that book out. I was reading that to my kids earlier. Some book options, some candles, an amaretto sour, cheers, and then my other two books over here, and I'll turn the Harry Potter room on my iPad. So with that, I will check in with you guys later. I'm gonna try and get some reading done. We'll see how it goes and whether I can stay focused, because that's been the real challenge this week. I've probably been reading for about 45 minutes. I decided to pick up A Kind of Paradise because I feel like I'm just kind of on a roll with it, so I just want to keep going, and I kind of want to knock it out. One of the things I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think one of the reasons that I'm really struggling to read in this time that we're in, life has changed so much. I feel like the world has kind of flipped on its head and nothing feels right anymore, and I'm feeling this real cognitive dissonance when I consume anything that takes place in the here and now, because it doesn't reflect the reality around us, and we don't have any media that's reflecting life the way it looks at this moment. And so when I'm reading something or watching something that portrays life, modern life, like contemporary life, sorry, just said that 3 different times, it doesn't feel real anymore because that's not what's happening. Like, the acknowledgement of this new reality isn't there, and it doesn't, I'm really struggling to connect with it for some reason. So yeah, I think that's what's going on with me a lot, and why I'm really struggling to read contemporary books. So with that, I think what I'm going to pick up next is The Book of Boy. I have heard some real mixed things about this one. This was our group pick this year, and the few people I know who've read it, a couple people have said they really liked it. A couple people have said they really didn't. I'm very curious to know where I'm going to fall. So I'm going to read this for a little bit. I'm also going to go get myself a root beer from out of the fridge. I have one root beer that I've been saving for a really long time now, and now is the time to enjoy it. I only have one. I have no other soda at all. This is my one treat because, as you know, I'm avoiding going out and getting myself anything from the store because we're being asked to be homebound. So I'm trying not to go to the store unless I absolutely have to. So I have one root beer, and I'm going to enjoy it right now. Also, if you can hear that in the background, I have on my ASMR room. This is Harry Potter ASMR. It's the Hogshead Inn, and it's her brand new one from just a few days ago. And I'm really enjoying it. It's like fire crackling, thunderstorming, and every once in a while, like glasses clinking and stuff. It's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna go get my root beer, and then I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna call it a night. It's like after 11. I really didn't get a ton of reading done. I was still super distracted. I just am so distracted. Although I did get like 30 pages into the Book of Boy, and I'm actually liking it so far. I think I'm going in with some low expectations, so that might help with it. But the writing is really good. So far, we have only met Boy, who, that's what he's called. He's called Boy. We don't know his name. And then we've also met the pilgrim, who comes to the place where Boy lives and has taken him on a quest of sorts, an adventure to find some relics of St. Peter. So we will see how this goes. I'm thinking historical fiction and fantasy are the way for me to go these days. So much so that I actually might put down The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise for the time being. I am far enough in A Kind of Paradise that I'm gonna finish it, but I just don't think it's the right time for me to read Coyote Sunrise. So I might put that down and pick up something else instead, because I feel like I can get absorbed more in historical fiction or fantasy, and I have plenty of both of those on my shelf. Middle grade fantasy, for clarification. Adult fantasy, not sure I can do right now. The world building in adult fantasy feels too much for me to handle, but a middle grade fantasy, I think I can do that. All right, friends, I'm calling it a night. It was a successful first middle grade read-in. Yeah, I enjoyed the Book of Boy. Oh, and I forgot to say, A Kind of Paradise is a, oh, I already told you what it's about. Never mind. I'm tired, clearly. It's time for me to go to bed. I hope that you guys are all well. Still feeling like this is a strange, scary time. We just don't know what life is gonna look like. And I hope that we can get, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I hope all of you are hanging in there. Never feel afraid to reach out to me if you need someone to talk to. This is not an easy time, and I love you all. I'll talk to you later.